Oh, what a gorgeous day. Let's get to meteorologist Rebecca Stevenson with a look at what to expect tomorrow. And I guess we have to look beyond that.
We have to. You know I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump ahead into the forecast and just dive into the weekend. First, I want to show you quickly how warm we were. So hot in western Washington. Well, hot for us. When you add a little humidity, we don't normally have that much, kind of a muggy feeling to the air. We got into the mid 80s in a lot of spots. Chehalis, Redmond, Shelton, right around 85. And now we are cooling down very slowly tonight. We hit 82 degrees in Seattle, but now we've got 71 in Seattle, 67 for Everett, but still 70 degrees around large part of the South Sound. Tomorrow, it will be mostly sunny. It'll be very warm too, mainly mid to upper 70s, 79 for Seattle. Wind out of the north, 10 to 15 miles an hour, so we're going to get that sunshine, unlike what we are looking ahead for in the weekend. This is for Saturday in the Cascade Mountains and all the way through eastern Washington. We've got a big concern for severe weather rolling through. It's a very unusual event that's set up for us, for our storm systems, very compact to come up from the south, spawning thunderstorms, which may have isolated severe storms, meaning that wind gusts could be anywhere from 50 to 60 miles an hour. Large hail, lightning strikes will be a lot of those on Saturday afternoon and evening. Heavy rain threat may bring some flooding on burn scars. That'll bring some rock slides, possible mudslides, and a 30 to 40 degree temperature drop. Now you can see as this particular model, chance of the thunderstorm, showing you instability, and it's showing you we're definitely going to have some heavy areas of rain moving up late Saturday evening from the south up through the Seattle area. 5 p.m. this particular model has got the areas of the heavy showers, heavy rain stretching all the way across Seattle. But the biggest concern where we have that isolated severe threat of thunderstorms is coming up here all the way through eastern Washington. Now you start looking at the North Cascades. Yes, we're very concerned for places anywhere from Winthrop over to Omak all the way to Spokane. Now it's just going to turn to a slight chance of a thunderstorm for us east, or I say west of the Cascades, but to the east is a different story. But first we have a beautiful night. Temperatures very mild, low to mid 50s. High pressures in place. But look at the thunderstorms that already started to roll up through central Oregon today. Now these are pushing over towards the Blue Mountains now of Oregon, and high pressure is going to keep western Washington warm and mostly sunny. But here's the storm system that's headed our way. It's bringing some tropical moisture, so there will be some heavy rain there briefly through our Saturday, and we'll expect it mainly Saturday night to Sunday morning. Temperatures are going to plummet. So our freezing level around 12,000 feet tomorrow in the mountains, that's going to be dropping down to 5,000 feet Sunday morning. So we're going to start to see snow, rain, and the risk of a thunderstorm early Sunday morning in the Cascades. This is a dangerous weekend to be in the Cascades if you are doing some outdoor activity. Highs tomorrow for western Washington in the mid to upper 70s. We'll expect that rain coming in on Saturday, just a slight risk of a thunderstorm here for the inland areas, but there will be that heavy rain and probably some hail too. We're going to get back to normal temperatures. That's essentially what the storm's going to do for us on Saturday. Just take the week's high temperatures, put them back at a normal 67.
Okay, Rebecca, thank you.